In July 2025, while the world slept, a silent algorithm at the Atlas Observatory atop the Mauna Loa volcano in Hawaii triggered a red alert. The system, designed to hunt for dangerous asteroids threatening Earth, found something that did not fit into any known category. It was not a common asteroid. It was not a comet from our solar system. It was a faint point of light, magnitude 19, but with a speed that defied the sun's gravity. Astronomers call this an orbital anomaly. Most objects that orbit the sun, planets, asteroids, comets, trace ellipses. They are trapped here, eternally spinning around our star. But this object traced a perfect hyperbola, an almost straight line. The mathematics was terrifying and clear. It was not born here. He came from deep space, from the void between the stars. He entered our solar system from above downwards, at a perpendicular angle to the plane of the planets, avoiding the gravity of Jupiter and Saturn. He was a ghost that passed through the walls of our house. Its official name in the catalogs is C/2025N1, but history will remember it as 3I Atlas. The I stands for interstellar. It is the third confirmed visitor from another stellar system to cross our cosmic backyard in the history of astronomy. The discovery caused a Jundong in the scientific community. Telescopes from around the world, from Chile to the Canary Islands, stopped their usual research to focus on this new intruder. The race to understand what it is began. And now, in December 2025, he is at the critical point, the perihelion, the moment of greatest proximity to Earth. While watching this video, a piece of alien material, not in the sense of little green men, but of external origin, is flying 1.8 astronomical units away from us. It's close enough for the James Webb Space Telescope to use its infrared spectrometers. What it is seeing right now could change our understanding of how solar systems form. We are touching, with our digital eyes, the dust of another star. But where did he come from? The main theory is violent. It is believed that the 3I was expelled from its home system during the chaos of planetary formation. Imagine an alien Jupiter playing cosmic billiards, kicking trillions of rocks into interstellar darkness. This object wandered through the cold and absolute void for ages. Perhaps millions, perhaps billions of years. Alone, frozen, until chance, an almost impossible statistical probability, made it cross the path of our sun. The sun acted like a gravitational magnet, pulling it into a quick flyby. It plunged into the gravitational well, gained speed, and is now using that energy to escape back into the eternal night. The Atlas system, Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, was built to warn us of the end of the world. Ironically, it ended up giving us the greatest scientific gift of the decade. It proved that the sky is not static, it is a busy highway. But to truly understand the importance of the 3I Atlas, we cannot look at it alone. We need to look at its older siblings, those that came before and left us with more questions than answers. He is the third, and in science, 3 is a pattern. The first was a strange rock. The second was a normal comet. And the third? The third is the tiebreaker. Let's go back to 2017, when everything changed. October 2017, astronomers in Hawaii detected the 1I/Oumuamua. The Hawaiian name means scout from afar that arrives first. And it was bizarre. Its light curve varied so much that it indicated an extreme shape, either a long and thin cigar or a flattened pancake. He did not spin smoothly. He toppled, staggered through space. And the strangest thing, he had no tail. He did not release visible gas. He had no coma. He looked like a dead, dry rock. But then, he did something impossible. Upon leaving the solar system, Oumuamua accelerated, more than the gravity of the sun could explain. Something was pushing it. As we did not see gas jets, wild theories emerged. Avi Loeb from Harvard suggested it could be an artificial solar sail, space debris from an advanced civilization. The theory was controversial, but the non-gravitational acceleration was real. To this day, the most accepted explanation is that it was releasing pure hydrogen, invisible to our telescopes. But the mystery remained. The first interstellar visitor seemed to be unnatural. 2 years later, in 2019, relief came. The 2I/Borisov, discovered by an amateur astronomer in Crimea, Gennady Borisov. Unlike its strange brother, the Borisov was normal, comfortingly normal. He looked like a comet from our own solar system. It had a tail, released water vapor, carbon monoxide, and dust. It proved that the chemistry of the universe is universal. The water created in another star is the same as our water. The laws of physics are the same out there. So we had a tie, a bizarre and dry object, and a common and icy object. What would the third one be? The 3-Eye Atlas came to break this tie and tell us what is normal in the galaxy. The first observations of 3-Eye, made now in December 2025, show that it is a hybrid. It is not completely inactive like Oumuamua, but it is not a cosmic shower like Borisov. It has a faint activity. Small jets of gas are breaking through the surface. This suggests that it has ice, but that ice is buried deep beneath a thick, insulating crust. It is an armored survivor. Its color is dark reddish. This is the signature of time. Millions of years of bombardment by cosmic rays cook the organic material on the surface, creating a layer of talon, a complex and sticky polymer. The 3-Eye Atlas is covered by this space rust. James Webb detected signs of silicates and metals. This indicates that it may have come from a rocky planetary system, perhaps the remnants of an Earth that never formed, or from a destroyed moon. We are looking at the debris of a failed world. Its size is estimated to be around 200 to 400 meters. Small for a planet, but gigantic for a projectile. If it were to hit the Earth, which, fortunately, is not going to happen, the impact would be continental, much larger than the Hiroshima bomb. Its rotation is fast. It completes a day in less than 4 hours. This means it is a solid, monolithic object. If it were a loose, rubble pile, like many asteroids, the centrifugal force would have already shattered it. It is a hard and dense rock. The absence of anomalous acceleration, like that of Oumuamua, calmed the alien hunters. The 3-Eye Atlas behaves according to Newton's laws. It is a rock, not a spacecraft. But for a geologist, a rock from another sun is worth more than a spacecraft. And this raises the question of panspermia. If these objects carry water and organic compounds, and if they travel between stars, could they carry life? Biological seeds frozen inside, protected from radiation by the thick crust? Could life on Earth have started like this? With a primordial 3-Eye falling into the oceans of primitive Earth 4 billion years ago. By studying the Atlas, we are, in a way, investigating our own possible origins. Each interstellar visitor reduces Earth's isolation. We are not in a closed bubble. Our solar system is permeable. We exchange matter with the galaxy all the time. Statistical studies suggest that at any given time, there should be thousands of interstellar objects within Neptune's orbit. We just didn't have the technology to see them. Now, with the Atlas and the future Rubin Observatory, our vision has improved. The Vera Rubin Observatory in Chile will soon be fully operational. It is expected to find one interstellar object per year. The 3-Eye Atlas is not an anomaly. It is just the tip of the iceberg of an invisible population. More statistics are cold. The reality is that now, in this month of December 2025, we have a temporary neighbor, and the window of opportunity will close quickly. The discovery of 3-Eye in July 2025 was a litmus test for the European Space Agency's Comet Interceptor mission. The idea of this mission is to launch a probe into space and leave it parked, waiting for a target. Unfortunately, for the 3-Eye, the technology was still not ready for a launch and interception in real time. The speed of Atlas, 87 kilometers per second, is too high for any current rocket to reach it in a short chase. We can only watch, not touch. The SETI project also pointed its antennas. Listen to the rock. Did they hear any radio signals? Any technological beep? So far, the silence is absolute. The 3-Eye is a mute stone, not a communicator. The exit trajectory is melancholic. After passing by Earth in December, it will cross Mars' orbit in mid-2026. Its surface, briefly warmed by our sun, will freeze again. The gas jets will stop. It will fall back asleep. In 2027, it will pass into Jupiter's orbit. The gas giant, with its massive gravity, will give one last goodbye, bending Atlas's path a little more. And then, the void. In a few decades, it will be just another cold number in the catalogs, invisible even to our best eyes. It will never return. The orbit is an open hyperbola. It will leave the solar system and wander toward the constellation of Pegasus. Where is he going? Perhaps he will wander forever. The space between the stars is so vast that the probability of him finding another solar system and being captured is almost zero. The likely fate of 3I Atlas is eternal solitude in the intergalactic void. There is a sad beauty in this. An object that traveled light years to visit us for just a few months and now departs to never be seen again. We are the only conscious witnesses of its existence in the entire history of the universe. Amateur astronomers with powerful telescopes are taking photos now. They don't look like much, a diffuse point, a gray spot. But that spot is proof that the universe is accessible. Anyone with the right equipment can see a piece of another star in their backyard. It is important not to confuse the 3I with the C/2024 S1, last year's Halloween comet. That one was from here, a sun-grazer comet that died in the sun. The 3I is a survivor. It dove, survived, and is telling the story. In the future, perhaps we won't let these objects escape. If we find one rich in rare metals or water, could we try to capture it? Anchor it. Mine it. Interstellar objects could be the gold mines of the future delivered to our doorstep by the galaxy. Imagine landing on one of these rocks, walking on a surface that was born under the light of two suns, or a white dwarf. Interstellar geology will be the next great frontier of planetary science. For now, we content ourselves with observing. The passage of December 2025 will go down in history as the Christmas of the visitor, the year when the Trinity was completed, Oumuamua, Borisov, Atlas. The data collected in these weeks will keep scientists busy for decades. Each photon of light reflected by the 3I is a precious piece of information, a piece of the puzzle of the formation of the Milky Way. We learn that solar systems eject material. We learn that organic chemistry is common. We learn that we are not special nor isolated. We are just a passage on a very ancient galactic highway. The 3I Atlas is leaving. Its speed is increasing as it exits the gravitational well. It takes with it the answers we couldn't ask in time. But it leaves a promise. There will be a fourth, a fifth. Now we know where to look. The sky has ceased to be a static wallpaper and has become an ocean full of fish. The universe is throwing stones in our direction, some to destroy us, others to teach us. The 3I was a silent and quick teacher. While you finish this video, the 3I Atlas is already thousands of kilometers farther away than when it started. Say goodbye to the visitor. It was a pleasure to meet you. If this interstellar journey blew your mind, follow us so you don't miss the next discovery.